Hello, everyone. As you can see on the screen right now, we've got an apparent CoroCoro leak that's been kind of going around the internet ever since Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire were revealed. Now, a lot of people are in fact saying it is a CoroCoro leak, that everything is true. A lot of saying it's all false and fake. So I thought I would just give my own opinion on this. Now, to me, I think it is fake. The quality looks just too good for a scan. If you've seen all the other scans, they don't look as good, really. Like, some are really good quality, but not this good. And based off that, I want to see that someone just created the image. And if someone did create it, then kudos to them, it looks amazing. But it just looks too good to be a scan. Now, a lot of things that have spiked a lot of interest from people that I've seen is the fact that you have arrows going from Kyogre to Groudon towards Rayquaza, then you have another arrow moving down to what appears to be a Rayquaza with Groudon features on him. And possibly Kyogre ones. It's kind of hard to see, but where my mouse is, you can kind of see like the tail part of what Kyogre has up here. It looks like it's at the bottom, then got Groudon's hands, looks like right there, and looks like his face is partially fused with Rayquaza's up there. Now, personally, I don't know if this is true or not. Like, I know we've had it before with Kyurem, but it makes sense there. Like, Kyurem is like the shell of whatever Zekrom or Reshiram used to be. So it actually works. But with Kyogre and Groudon, now correct me if I'm mistaken, but when I was playing Sapphire and Emerald, they spoke nothing of them fusing with the Rayquaza, so based off that, I just want to say it's completely fake. It would be interesting if it happens. I want to know what happens. Like, there's speculation that the Hoenn remakes are actually sequels instead, because in the trailer it says you'll you'll have a brand new adventure in a brand new world. So, based off that, it sounds like it is the Hoenn region, but it's taken several years after the events of Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. Now, on the right-hand side of the screen, you can see Rayquaza swooping down in what appears to be the cutscene from when Rayquaza comes down to stop Kyogre and Groudon from completely destroying Hoenn and potentially the rest of the Pokemon world. Now, I guarantee that this cutscene will be there if it is a direct remake. If it's a sequel, I don't know. Like, I have no idea how they would do it, but I don't know. I'd have to see on this. Like, because I think that the entire poster, or should I say page, is fake, I want to say that this one's fake as well. It kind of looks like he's drawn out also in a way. Because if you compare him to the Rayquaza down here, I don't know, I know that the pictures are in different environments and such, but I really feel like this Rayquaza was actually just drawn, but then made to look 3D. Well, this one's actually an in-game shot, but I believe this is an in-game shot from X or Y. Just because the background looks so familiar to places in X and Y, so I kind of want to just say, yeah, that was just taken in-game. Now over here, you got the 3 starters. Now this one I saw, it just screamed fake to me because of one reason. In Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, you get your starter from Professor Birch's bag, and when you're actually getting your starter, it shows the bag. As well, correct me if I'm wrong, in all the remade games that came out with games of another generation, the screen where you choose your starter is actually different all the time. Like, Fire and Leaf Green is different from Ruby and Sapphire, while Heart Gold and Soul Silver are different from Diamond and Pearl. Just based off of that, I think that this part is definitely fake, since it's the exact same background and everything as done in X and Y. If it's a sequel, then it's different maybe. I don't know. I'd have to see how that goes along, but just because they never kind of reused that, I kind of want to say that's fake. Now down here we got Trico, Torchic, and Mudkip again. But this time we got Mega Blaziken down here, and then 2 question marks. Now, because Mega Blaziken's down there, you can instantly assume that Mega Sceptile and Mega Swampert will be a thing this generation. And I actually strongly believe that they will be a thing, and that they will actually be available to use in X and Y, but you'll need to get an online update, I guess, because they can do that now with the 3DS. They can just update the games, so that then, if something happens in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, like you get a new Mega Stone for Mega Sableye, for example, if that happens, then you can at least have that Mega Sableye in your X and Y, and it'll actually work out perfectly fine. But anyways, yeah, I believe that these megas will happen, but I just find it's too early for them to actually say that, even though we all know it probably will happen since Blaziken's there. But if it happens, I believe that Trico will, well, not Trico, Mega Sceptile will be a grass dragon. Now, the main reason why I think this is because if you look at the Pokemon database, and you go to the Sceptile's egg groups, you'll actually see that there's no reason for him not to be dragon in a way. Like, he is in the dragon egg group, and yes, I know that some Pokemon in the dragon egg group are not dragons, like the Charmander line, as you can see here. Like, some of these are not dragons, but some of them do have a dragon appearance. I really don't know why Scrafty's there, to be honest, so I don't know how that one is, but most of them are dragons, with a few exceptions. So I honestly can see Sceptile being a potential dragon type as Mega. And then for Swampert, I believe it will stay as a water ground. I mean, there's no reason to change its type. It's already kind of unique in a way. Like, yeah, we have Quagsire, Barboach, Wishcash, and Gastrodon. But water ground is still pretty unique in a way. Like, not many Pokemon really have that. Now, a lot of people really want him to get the Sap Sipper ability, which raises your attack and makes you immune to grass types. So whenever you get hit by a grass type move, including Spore, you soak it up and you gain an attack bonus. I find this would make Mega Swampert too broken. Because first off, excluding Freeze Dry, which is super effective on water types, grass is his only weakness. If you take away that weakness, you turn to an immunity. He's got immunity to grass and electric. His only weakness is a 60 base power ice type move that isn't even a TM move, so if it becomes a tutor move, then maybe it opens up some more possibilities, but even then, it limits how many Pokemon can actually deal good damage to him. So based off of that, I highly doubt Sap Sipper is a thing. As awesome as it would be, and as much as I love Swampert, it just won't happen. Otherwise, I can see Mega Swampert getting banned right away. Now, a potential ability could be Storm Drain, since Gastrodon does have it. The only thing is, I really wouldn't have that much of a use on Mega Swampert, unless for some reason they completely reverse his attack and special attack, since Swampert's meant to be a physical attacker. But it's a possibility. I don't know, it's just too early to think of what abilities it could have. Like, Torchic did keep its hidden ability, while the Kanto starters all got their own unique ones for each one. Like, all the abilities on the Kanto starters are completely different from their normal and hidden abilities, so maybe Trico and Mudkip will follow suit. Maybe it'll be the same as Torchic and keep their hidden ability, although that would really suck for Mega Swampert, because that would be absolutely useless to have Damp when barely anyone uses Explosion unless you're me. Because I'm the kind of guy who will be on Showdown with a Smeargle that knows Explosion, because why not? So that's just what I think. Yeah, as you can see here in the bottom, that's probably the Japanese ways of spelling Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. I can't read Japanese or anything, so I really can't offer too much input in there, but it's possible that that's actually real there. Like, that's the way that it's going to look, but I don't know. Like, because if you look up here, the way that these symbols look, they look the exact same. It's almost like copy and pasted, with just this changed. Now, considering it's Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, I mean, I can understand this one maybe being Alpha and this one maybe being Omega, or Ruby and Sapphire, vice versa. But why would these be the same? I don't know. That's beyond me. Because of that, again, I don't know Japanese at all, so definitely feel free to correct me on, because I cannot read it, so I do not know what it says, but based on the fact that they look the based on the fact that they are the exact same in spelling, based on what I can see, and the Pokemon titles for Hoenn all have 2 words, and they're completely different from each other, these should be different. So, again, based off that, I kind of want to say it's fake, but once again, if I'm wrong, go ahead and correct me. I'm open to all that stuff. I'm not ignorant or whatever. So yeah, that's just what I think of this apparent CoroCoro leak. Feel free to leave your own opinions. What do you think of this? And what do you think of the potential of being able to fuse Kyogre and Groudon? What do you think Mega Sceptile and Mega Swampert will be? What do you think could actually happen with them? Do you think that Sceptile could be Grass Dragon? Do you think it could become Grass Fighting for all we know? I don't know. Maybe it would just stay Grass. I don't know. What do you think? Yeah, just let me know. Share your opinions. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. It would really help with the channel a lot because, we're doing this for fun. It helps build us up. And, we want to be able to give you some enjoyment and stuff, Yeah. Don't forget to subscribe also. We're going to try and do a lot of variation. We just finished up Killer's Dead not too long ago. We're getting the reviews that we've done kind of pumped through. I'm doing a lot of showdown battles, so if you're new to the channel, I've got quite a few of those up right now. I'm going to be getting a bit more done too. And yeah, we're just going to upload just random stuff that you'll probably enjoy. So yeah, thank you for watching, and yeah, I can't wait for these games to come out.